We're here with Sheila from McKay Manor Musers, and she has some really unique things to show us. So Sheila, what's coming up or what's available?
So, like she mentioned, my name is Sheila McKay, and I run a little pattern design company with my two daughters, Kira and Kayla. The name Musers comes from we want you to be as creative as you can with the fabrics that you have available. So one of the patterns that we created is called 6 So Simple Baby Blankets, and it's basically 6 different ways you can put together a baby blanket using any kind of soft, warm, snuggly fabric. So the first one I'm going to show you is just 2 30 by 30 squares of fabric where we rounded the outside edges and we just put them right sides together, stitched all the way around the outside edge, left a hole, turn it all inside out, and you have a really fun baby blanket. This fabric on the back is so much fun. It's called Shaggy Cuddle, and it comes in 60 inches wide, and it's really fun to put on backs, and I'll also show you how it can be used for a trim. That's one of them. Another thing you can do with 2 30 by 30 squares is to create your own piping. So this piping is created from a 2-inch strip of fabric. We just wrapped it around a piece of yarn and then made our own piping that goes in between the 2 layers of soft fabric. Okay, so our next version has a little hood on it. And again, it's just 2 30 by 30 squares. All this is a 12 by 12 inch piece of fabric that you fold in half to a rectangle. You put it in between, again, the 2 layers of fabric, and you can have a reversible hood. If you want to be even more creative, one of my daughter's friends was just having a baby and she was doing sheep for her nursery theme. And so we just created a little sheep, a little lamb that we put on the front of the blanket, on her little hood. And then probably my favorite version is putting some really fun textured edge in between the 2 layers of fabric. This again is just a 3-inch strip of that Shaggy Cuddle. You put it all the way around the outside edge of the top layer, then all the way around the outside edge of the inside layer, and then you just pick it up and it falls right into a blanket. You don't need to do a binding at all. And of course, babies aren't the only ones that should enjoy something so fun. So if you look here, we have adult versions. So these are 60 inches wide and 72 inches tall. And we again have just put a little piece of shaggy textured edge all the way between the 2 layers of fabric. Oh, sorry, I should have said. So this is the pattern. It's available from us at McKayManorMusers.com, or it's available at quilt stores, or locally it's available at Fabric Depot. Let's see, so the next one might be a scarf. So this one is one of our most popular patterns. It's a quick way to make a scarf that's really well trained. People have asked me if you need to have something so you can tuck it in, and the answer is no. You just put it there, you tell it to sit, and it stays. It just stays where it's also a great stress reliever. It's got 2 pieces of elastic in it, and something about putting it on just makes you go, and it just makes you relax. The way you do this is there's actually a piece of fabric that's 15 inches wide and 7 feet long. You end up putting a line 4 inches away from the edge, and you're going to zigzag down elastic on those 2 lines. You fold it in half, stitch around the outside edge, you'll leave an opening, turn the whole thing inside out, and you have a scarf. The little scarf, it's called the Twisty Twirly Scarf pattern. It's also available on our website or in lots of quilt stores. And we also sell kits where you can get the fabric and the pattern together on our website as well. Do you want me to show that one? Sure. So I'll show you one more. This is called our Quilt As You Go method. That's this blanket right here, where what we do is it's got 5 panels going up, 1 big panel on the side and 5 more panels, and we've appliqued a little animal on the bottom, their little paws going up. It's available as a kit, or this is a version with a puppy on it, a version with a kitty on it. And then my daughters just introduced a whole bunch of new patterns that are, again, the Quilt As You Go method. This one is Forest Friends. This one is brand new. It hasn't even got its back on yet. It's so new. This one's called Woodland Wildlife. And this one is also a brand new pattern, our little moose. It's got a little moose here in the woods. And again, a super simple Quilt As You Go method. So this is Sheila from the McKay Manor Musers. Thank you for joining us, and I hope you learned something today. Did I do okay?